Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. It's windy out here and I am going to attempt to up-pot some of my winter sowed vegetables. I have this cabbage Carolina, and they need up-potting and separating. And so I'm going to do those. And I have Brussels sprouts in here that, see how tall they are. And I have curly leaf mustard, red mustard, and broadleaf mustard greens. And they are packed in here. It's going to take a lot to get these all up potted, as you can see. So I'm going to try and get that done today. So I will be right back. So the first thing I'm going to up pot is this cabbage Erlina, and I got my soil here, which is a potting soil that I did not sift, and I may regret it later, but we'll see. I didn't sift it, but it has earthworm castings in it, and just for a little nutrient, I guess, for them. But we will see how this works. Got me 3 little trays here, and I'm gonna fill up with soil. It's real windy out here, so I may end up having to do a voiceover on this. Got this one filled up. Don't have my little dibber, but I'll get the one off of my seed square. And I'm gonna poke some holes down in here. And I got a lot of cabbage in the house that's growing as well. So these will be going in different places. Set this over here. Gotta open this bottle. So I can get my cabbage out. It is so windy out here today. They are kind of tricky getting out of the bottles, but they will eventually come out. There they are. I'm gonna put this over here. My sister can use this bottle. She's in the house doing some winter sowing. So these are my cabbage. I'm gonna take this and I'll separate these. Here's one. I'm gonna stick it down in this hole. And I'm glad that these are not so packed in here, so dense like those mustard greens are. Because that's going to take some time to separate. Just drop so many seeds in that. I do that every year and I don't know why. Just want to be sure that we get plenty of mustard greens. So that's what we like the most. And collard greens. I have so many collard green plants in the house. I'm gonna need to start hardening them off. But that's my cabbage Erlina. That's one tray. Set it there. So this soil here, I'm gonna dump it over in here. It's gonna be perfect. Perfectly fine. And I hope that you all have been saving your trays that you got your plants from last year, if you were growing last year. Because, see, they come in handy. Bonnie. But I ended up buying some of those from Amazon because I gave away a lot of my trays last year, and I use them to give away stuff into them. I keep my good stuff here, but stuff I'm gonna give away, I use those trays. That my niece and I and my co-worker that give me a lot of eggs. I'm gonna share a lot with her because she's just, I mean, she charged some people for her eggs, but she don't charge me. And I have to return the favor for her. I have to. She's always been so good to me. When I first started growing, she gave me seeds to start my garden. And she never asked me for anything. But I always take her stuff. Give her some of my tomato sauce and whatever I have, I give her. Because she give me eggs. And every time I give her something, she thinks she has to pay me back. So then she has to bring me something else. So that's another tray. Cabbage. This will probably be the last tray that I'll do for these. Again, I am so sorry about the wind. I'm off work today and I wanted to get all this done. And it's nice out here. It's probably about 63, 65 degrees. It's just really breezy. These two are really big. So I'm going to drop that one down in that hole. I'll drop that one down in that hole. This one has some little bitty roots, but it's got true leaves, so can't leave him behind. Better, because I only have 3 more places. The bottle that had my red cabbage in it, it didn't anything germinate in it. The seeds are, I think, about 2 years old, so I didn't get anything to germinate in it. So I'm not gonna try to replant in the house because it's getting too late for them, because they take a long time to germinate and grow to harvest, and so I'm not gonna. I'll try again in the fall, and but I'm gonna make some labels for these, and I'll be right back. This is Brussels sprouts. I'll open this up and get these out. They're pretty big. Loosen this up some. And then I'll dump some of this soil. And that. So, I mean, you could be using this soil over again. It's perfect soil. And then when you get done, you get everything planted out in your garden, whatever you got left, put it in your compost bin. That's what we did. Leftover soil, whatever. Just put it in the compost bin. If you ain't got nowhere else to put it, don't put it in the garbage. If it's still good, I mean, you know, if you can still use it, then use it some kind of way. Don't just throw it away. Okay, so I am going to try and follow Miss Linda from the New Orleans Gardener channel. She grew some wonderful Brussels sprouts last year, and I'm going to try and grow mine this year that way. Just every so often cut off those bottom leaves and let the plant just grow. And then eventually you can cut the top out and we're gonna have some great big Brussels sprouts. Those are Brussels sprouts. These are the ones I got from Amazon. And they don't, ugh, you can't buy quality no more. I mean, you can, but you're gonna have to pay a whole lot of money. And so these aren't very good. But I done bought them, so I'm gonna use them. And I bet you these will not be around in nobody's garden next year, if they even survive this year. So before, when I was separating these, my camera ran out of power, or it died. So I had to just do the rest of it off camera. And I have separated red mustards and curly mustards and cabbage and Brussels sprouts and Florida broadleaf mustards. And this is what I got. Whole lot of mustard greens and cabbage and Brussels sprouts. Okay, YouTube, that is all for today. I have had a pretty productive day here in the garden in North Alabama, and I have planted radish today. I have separated all of my mustards, my Florida broadleaf mustards, my red leaf mustards, my curly leaf mustards, and I also separated some cabbage, Erlina, and Brussels sprouts. I don't know which variety, but Brussels sprouts today. And I amended that bed with some of my own compost, and so we're just moving right along. I have this morning I planted some Swiss chard, because the ones that I winter sowed, I didn't get but maybe 3 out of all those seeds I planted. So I want a lot of Swiss chard, because I'm not going to do spinach. I like Swiss chard better than spinach, but they taste so much alike. But spinach will bolt quick, and so we're just going to do the Swiss chard. And so I hope that you all are getting your gardens all set up and amending your dirt, your soil, and getting your plants up potted and sowing seeds and just having a good time. So I will, I'm going to go in now. As you can see in the background, it is totally dark, just about it. So I'm going to go in before something comes to get me. But we had a pretty good weekend. We drove over to Memphis yesterday to see the musical Tina, which is a musical play about the life of Tina Turner. And I saw the movie What's Love Got to Do with It many years ago, but the play was really good, and it went a little farther in her life than the movie did. So it was good, and we enjoyed it. And so I am going to end the video here. If you all have stuck around for the end of this video, I really appreciate it. And please like and subscribe if you have not done so already. And come back and see what all I'm doing over here in North Alabama. I appreciate you all watching the video. And if you are a return viewer or subscriber, I appreciate and glad to see you again. And if you are new to this channel, I'm so glad you stopped by. You could have been anywhere place else, but I'm glad that you stopped by here today. And so you stay safe, you stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.